First question for Jamie. Why is your nickname Chips, and what is your full title?
Go on, answer. I know it.
Oh, it's Chips' question.
That's a shot. That's a shot for Max.
My nickname is Chips because I had big old buck teeth and fucking lanky ears before I grew into my features. And my full title was Chips the Rapist. For some
That's absolutely correct, Chips.
Of course, you don't put as if I'm gonna fucking.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to keep track of your own points, if that's right, because I've got a lot of paper going here.
Explanation on that.
I never knew that. Why are you writing?
From a random night where we were all stoned over Hadley, there was no women involved or nothing.
Or nothing.
Okay.
Question number 2 is for Max Osman. What reason did you give me for not telling me about your holiday plans on the way back from Josh's wedding?
I don't know you.
That's absolutely right, Max. You said you'd never met me before, and you didn't tell strangers about your plans. Now, Max also stole my wing mirror and tried to stop me from driving home that day. Next question for Rob.
Yeah.
Rob,
Yes.
he is
Rob.
rolling a joint, though.
Yes. I'm all ears.
In 2006, you and I shared the same brand of Nokia phone. Do you remember?
Yes.
What was your background display?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Anyone want to buzz in?
Oh.
Was that the clamshell? Was that the clamshell that I folded famously in my hand, nonchalant, and smashed?
So you flipped it around and caught it in your hand?
That's right.
Unintentional.
No, I threw it up in the air. It flipped like 4 or 5 times, and it landed and closed clamshell in my hand. I didn't even notice. Put it in my pocket. You were like, "That's the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life."
That was sick, bro.
That was sick. No, I don't remember, mate. I'm sorry.
I remember. Okay, so on the inside screen, you had a picture of yourself, and on the front screen.
No, it wasn't just a picture of me, surely.
And on the front screen, you had the same picture of yourself. So there's no points for Rob there. Sorry about that.
So all I had to answer was a picture of me, and I would have got it right.
Yeah, but you didn't get it right. Next question is
Too
for George.
conscientious, bro.
George Pugh. When we were in year 11, you and Josh got reprimanded by a teacher when a year 8 kicks the ball away. You chased him down and said what to him?
Something really aggressive.
You got in quite a lot of trouble for this, George.
George.
Jamie.
No. I feel like it was Josh that said it, and I feel like, no.
Is that okay? Well, fair enough. Do you remember what was said, which got you in trouble?
A mum dies of AIDS.
Oh, it's close. I think I'll give you the point.
I was going to say that.
It was, I hope you and your entire family die of cancer. So I think we'll give you the point.
It's Josh David. That's Josh David all over, bro.
That's you and Josh David, bro.
Danielle,
I was saying here, if I was a teacher and I had to reprimand a child for that, I don't know what the fuck I would do.
Got in a bit of trouble. So George, award yourself a point for that. Last question is for Lean. Now everyone knows the answer to this. Who did Lean vote for the first time he was eligible to?
BNP. Sorry.
That's absolutely right. Lean voted for the British National Party. So award yourself a point for that, Lean, even though I'm not sure you should.
I don't think we should get a point for that. I would like minus.
I think we should have -1.
Yeah, -1.
Everyone knows the answer to that question because it's the worst thing that Lean's ever done.
Shall I tell you the 2 other questions I had possible for Lean? Was what did he name his fist, which was capable of beating anyone up? Anyone?
No.
It was Crunch.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's right. And the other question was, why did Lean mug that guy on the bus?
Oh, because he was eating a kebab.
It was because he dropped Lean's kebab, So Lean stole his kebab and a tenner off him. This is George from Twitter.
Oh
On the
God.
August the 20th, 2014. What a morning for blank in the blank. Creamfields this weekend, then New York. Then Jen jet setting to the new 007 clap film. Blank.
Hashtag I'm a show off.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
Are you ready?
In the way.
What a morning for music blasting in the whip.
Yes,
Creamfields this weekend,
Yes.
then New York. Jet setting to the new 007. Wallop. I'd be interested. This is Harriet. Harriet Duke, what are you meant to be? A what?
Wait, stop. I do enjoy
Sorry.
Make George cute, yeah?
you meant to be a youth tampon.
Go ahead, like.
A used tampon.
Sorry, did we not just observe Kerry's Duke's comment?
Well, that was the whole point of the game.
We said a crayon.
I was actually a highlighter. You can see the nib at the top. And then obviously
sorry.
the pink highlighter.
Harriet, you definitely look like an absolute nib. We can all agree with that.
A highlight is one word, though, isn't it?
When you've got a square head, you get with a square head. That's what we meant.
Oh.
Josh's comment. I want to be back in that room. What? Doing what?
Are you?
Fuck the police in the background.
I want to be back in that room naked doing gay stuff.
Oh, Josh, sorry. Can someone take a photo and send that to Josh? No.
Team has it saved, it's fine.
That's got to be a Facebook rape, isn't it?
George was in the
Doubt
room,
it.
but one day,
Oh yeah.
Very good doing gay stuff.
one day,
We call it a fright.
JD just
This is the first profile picture Max put up.
That's a photo I think I put up.
Right, haven't you going? Actually, this is a clip. Wait.
Gold.
I think we've got it.
All right, we ready? This is a picture of Tim.
Yes, we got it!
Shit, bro.
We went piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Right, T, next round.
Next round. So I'll explain this again. This round's called Bitch and Sink.
Surely other people will.
You're going to say the same words at the same time, looking at each other for visual clues as to what the next word's going to be. Yeah, exactly. Like, hello, everybody. You see? So let's see how this goes.
Easy. I feel like this is going to be really hard.
It is hard, but it should be quite good fun.
Well,
So Rob and Sarah.
There's three of them. What are they going to do?
They can work it. I think Lean's probably going to be a hindrance to them, so I reckon Ellie should go.
Yeah, Danielle, Ellie, you're in a team for this round. Love you, Paul.
Yeah.
So Rob and Sarah, you've got to say one sentence moaning about relationships. Okay, so how about a starting phrase? The problem with relationships is, you can both say that together and then crack on with it.
Okay.
Okay.
The problem with relationships is coronavirus is a very trying time for living.
Very good.
So there we go. The problem with relationships is that coronavirus is a very trying time for, what was it?
Living.
I'll give it like 12 seconds of it.
Next.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right, okay, your topic is household tasks. So the problem with household tasks is...
Well, only one of you can
With household tasks is they are very cumbersome.
Oh, good work.
All right, okay, it's good. It was only 3 words, but it was good. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're just my notes, Harriet. We'll see at the end.
We can carry on.
hell bent on taking the lead there, and then just stopped.
Okay, your topic is the state of Britain today. So the problem with the state of Britain today is
Oh,
The problem,
Hang on. Find out.
the problem
problem
with
with this place
Britain today, you need to pick up it, is the fact
the fact
that
What is this shit?
having
Two.
to
it's just copying.
That's just mimicking each other.
right. Who's next then?
We're up.
Max, Caroline.
Caroline, I feel like they might have had planning time. Yeah.
Well, they don't know what the topic is, do they?
I don't know what the topic is.
Okay.
I'm basically saying I
Oh, is
don't
there
know.
an echo?
So, Max and Caroline, your topic is quarantine. The problem with quarantine is
The problem with quarantine is Max doesn't tidy.
That's it. That's the end of the sentence.
See?
The problem in quarantine is Max.
and then words, Caroline's like, that's all it needs.
hang on. What was the full sentence? The problem with Caroline with Max
The
is
problem with coronavirus is Max Osmond.
Quarantine.
No,
No,
no.
it was
tidy.
Max doesn't tidy. Okay. Who have we got left? Oh, it's Danielle. Paul. Who's going together? Is it Ellie and Danielle going together, or Paul going? Okay. Your one is parking restrictions.
The problem with
The parking restrictions.
I'm already. Just prepare myself. Okay.
The problem with parking restrictions is it's a joke around the area.
nailed it.
You're not innocent, nah.
I mean, literally, I didn't know what the fuck
You started jumping in and ruining it.
Should I say, okay, so the problem is that as soon as someone else starts to talk, the microphone cuts out of the person who's going.
Shall we go again? Let's go again.
No.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe everyone should have another go, or we should just call it quits.
So, what were you going for?
It's quite a good game, though.
Long.
There's no
Scoring
problem
this
with
round.
parking
I don't think we have
restrictions here.
It's quite a cool concept.
Haringey, fuck off. Haringey have cancelled all parking
Yeah,
restrictions.
that's what I was saying.
The problem with parking restrictions is there's no parking restrictions.
Right, team.
You see, if you'd said that in unison, that would have been fucking great.
Well, unfortunately,
Right, Rob and Sarah's was the longest sentence. I'm giving it to them. Right, so the next round is Mr. and Mrs. Now, all this requires is all of you men to know some important dates about your girlfriend's lives. So good luck with that. What we're going to do is we're starting with a question for George. So Harriet, could you please close your ears or not listen to this question, please? George, what is the date of your anniversary?
16th February.
Thank you very much. Harriet, come back in the room. Harriet, what is the date of your anniversary?
16th of February.
That's a point for George and Harriet. Well done.
Hey.
Rob and Sarah. Sarah,
She actually grilled me on that 2 days ago, so.
Oh, she had a heads up.
This might go
Clearly.
poorly.
Actually, it was actually 14 days ago when he did our anniversary. That's all I'm saying.
Sarah, could you close your ears, please? Robert Jones,
Yes.
what is Sarah's birthday?
25th of February, 1988.
Sarah, back in the room. Get her for me, please, Rob. Help us out. Sarah, what is your birthday?
25th of February.
Excellent. Well done. Point for Rob and Sarah.
Yay! Oh,
I know my girlfriend's
you got
birthday.
it.
Yay, what a great thing
Do
to
you
know.
know why
I should
he
be
knows
so
that?
proud.
Because I'm older than him and he gets to remember that date.
That's also true.
I know, babes, you and me.
Okay, we're going to go for Max. Caroline, could you please close your ears?
It was a Thursday.
Max,
Yeah.
what is the colour of Caroline's eyes?
Blue.
Mine are hazel, just in case.
Back in the room, please, Caroline.
Caroline, you're up. You come back.
Caroline, what colour are your eyes?
Blue.
Ah.
Ah, isn't it good?
Aw.
You're all doing very well, I have to say.
That's not hard.
Building.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but imagine how good it would be if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm waiting for someone to fuck up, please.
I think they're bluey grey, so
Claire, could you
Oh,
close
no.
your ears, please?
Blue, I said
Jamie,
Yeah.
where did you and Claire go for your first date?
Okay, so I tried to take her out for our first date and then monumentally fucked it up. So we went to St Catherine's Dock. I had Hunter's chicken and she had.
Going for bonus points.
Ah, beautiful. Let's get Claire back in the room.
Back in the room.
Claire, where did you go for your first date?
well, Jamie was shocking. And he went to London Zoo, but I think George turned him off the idea, saying it was too kiddie. So I took Jamie to St Catherine's Dock.
What did I turn you off the idea of?
I said about going to London Zoo, and you were like, "What is she? Fucking 12?"
I love a zoo.
Chips, the zoo, every day of the week, the zoo. mate.
Yeah,
Love a London Zoo.
yeah, I'd like that.
It's this.
Right, for the record, every
see what the
single
women would
person
like.
loves
Look,
one.
I'm not wearing a leather print shirt. I love the animals. Don't blame me.
You're like Carol Baskin.
All right, Lean, you're up. So, Danielle, close your eyes, Danielle. Lean, what are the names of Danielle's parents?
Oh, he doesn't know.
Mike and one sec. Got it in my head.
Is he looking at his phone? Oh no, his phone. No.
Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee.
Go on, son.
Come on, Lean.
Oh, my ears are hurting.
Did we not helping shouting around me?
It's as if it's her fault.
Gaslighting, what?
It doesn't seem to be going very well.
It's not.
You're all right then, it's good, good. It's all good. Anyone else have an idea apart from
Ellie,
Lean, bro, just say you don't know. Let's just get this over
I
with.
don't know because there's a clash between Danielle and her mum.
Okay. Okay, that sounds a bit too
Yeah, but what's her mum's name?
Yeah, thank Max to bring it back into focus.
Classic
Danielle,
name.
what are the names of your parents?
Idiot. Mike and Mandy. Really easy to remember. Mike and Mandy.
He got half a point for Mike. He did get Mike, so we'll give him half a point. Should we move on to the next round? I have got a lot more questions for that one, but I mean,
I'm not going to carry on with what I'm going to say.
That's his front door.
I'm going to go to the toilets.
I would never forget Mandy.
Did you know it?
Oh, Mandy.
Oh, baby.
you are going to elect someone from your team to be the speaker, and you're going to have to speak for a minute on a given topic without deviating, repeating, or hesitating. If at any point you do one of those things, someone else will challenge you, at which point they have to make up the rest of the minute talking about that subject. The points go to the person who's speaking when the minute runs out.
Person lost.
All right, Max is going to go first.
Yeah, fuck
Your-
this.
Your topic to speak about for a minute is pancakes.
Okay, can count me in or should I just go?
Go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. So pancakes, they're made with eggs. You get flour, you get a bit of milk. You normally cook them in a pan. There's quite a lot of different variations of toppings you can use. Personally, I quite like lemon. I think that's the best. There is sugar, which is also pretty good. You can use strawberry. You can use chocolate. In Japan, they make these lovely fluffy ones. They're like normal pancakes, but they're a lot thicker and they look like little clouds, and they're amazing. In America, you can go and you can get these slightly thicker than normal ones, but they're still pancakes, and you normally stack them, and you have some butter, and you can use them with bacon. And
Hang on, we've got a challenge here. Rob.
Yeah, you got a challenge, bro.
Why?
He said butter twice.
He said butter twice.
Go on, Jane.
No, but he
Really?
was
Butter, right?
different pancakes.
You said
That was harsh.
Hands up if you agree with Rob's challenge.
I disagree.
If you said it twice, yeah, I agree.
That's not how that radio show works, by the way. And you
Oh,
know.
But that
was brutal. That was
What was an
It was
ingredient?
extra work. I'm not denying it.
Yeah.
That's a ripple style, like,
I think Max gets the point.
yeah, I'm
Max,
not.
Hang on. He's still got 13 seconds to go. If he can carry on talking about
Hang
pancakes.
on, Max.
All right, Max. 13 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
My favourite pancakes I had in Amsterdam.
He's already said his favourite. He's already said his favourite.
He has said his favourite.
I said I prefer them.
No,
He said
he's
my
the most
favourite is lemon.
Carry on,
He didn't say his
Max, carry
favourite
on, Max,
pancakes.
carry on.
Oh, shit.
Carry on.
Vote, Max. Be out.
All right, pancakes were popularised on Shrove Tuesday when back in the day they used to use all the ingredients you had in the cupboard, and they used to try and use
Stop.
everything left.
And stop.
Yes, Max. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll give you a point for that.
All the haters out there. Well done.
Right, all the Long Island drinkers out there, give me high five.
Lean's turned up, everyone.
No, see, this is different. They're not drinking Long Island. That's the difference.
We are.
All right, Jamie or Claire, which one of you's going to go?
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Well, if anyone can talk for a minute, it's got to be Jamie Mosley.
Jamie, you've got to nail this, bro.
Your topic, Chips, is Tony Blair. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
You have fucking proper done me on this subject again. Because if there's one thing I can't stand any more than the Labour Party, it's Tony Blair.
You're a Tory cunt.
Which is, I know, is not a very popular opinion when I've got these two guys sitting down here with Jones and Max. But I'm going to leave it there because other than that,
Tony Blair's a fucking Tory anyway.
literally anything else, I've fucking done it. But I'll concede early doors. I'll give the points up.
I love the fact that he got pancakes and he got Tony Blair.
Yeah, that's a shot for Max. Max piped in. That's a shot for Max.
Also, can I just say that in Chips giving up there, he took up 34 seconds. And it was all about Tony Blair. So it's actually done quite well. So, all right, who wants to take the last 25 seconds on Tony Blair? George and Harriet? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
So what's quite interesting with Tony Blair is that he likes to speak like this, and he will repeat himself quite often because he is an MP, and what they do is they like to talk at the camera and talk to the people and like them to make them think that they are like a person, just like them, and everyone loves them because that is the type of person that they are. They're an MP, and actually...
Hey, well done, Harriet.
Okay.
So that's a point for Harriet and George. Now, because Harriet and George, because you took over from Jamie, you've got to go for the next one as well. So George, this one's for you. You've got to speak for a minute on the subject of vaginas.
Oh, nail it, babe.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
man.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the first time you hear about vaginas, you're probably quite young in primary school. You think of them as some sort of mystical being, like some form of cloud that might hover in between a girl's legs. As you progress, you might start thinking of them as some sort of heavenly object, which is unreachable for a couple of years. But these 2 years soon pass by, and before you know it, you have your fingers fingers far up inside these vagina. By 15, you're sort of heading toward the state of mind where you're feeling like you want to put your penis inside one of them. Before you know it, you find the appropriate lady and you put your penis inside the vagina. 16 to 20, you're sort of, hedging around what else you can do with the vagina.
Stop. Hesitation. So Danielle, that was you. You've got 20 seconds left to talk about vaginas. Yeah, it's you, Danielle.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
So back at St Michael's, which is a Catholic secondary school, we didn't really have sex ed properly, but the first sex ed lesson we had in year 7 was by Mrs. O'Sullivan, who's a bit of a perv, who had webbed feet. And the first thing she made us do was go round the class and we each had to say vagina. Everybody had to say out in the crowd, vagina!
Stop.
Where's the vagina?
This is a true story.
It's a true story. It was about vaginas, our first sex ed lesson in year 7.
That's your story there. That was good, yeah.
Harriet, what was your objection?
I just like to question that there wasn't much chat about vaginas. It was about where
I had to get to it. I had to set the scene.
Yeah,
I was all pussy. All pussy.
I do have to say, Danielle didn't mention the word vagina until 19 seconds into her 20-second stint.
Well, exactly.
So, I mean...
story there.
It's called foreplay.
How was I meant to set the scene? That is literally what happened.
There was only one objection, so Danielle gets the point.
Hello, George.
Daniel gets all the points for the vagina thing.
It's 1 point.
It's whoever's not talking at the end of the clock.
50 points.
Oh, the vagina
1 point.
What?
A singular
Someone
point.
can chat for like 55 seconds and then someone just does 5 seconds at the end and gets it.
That's a bitch of the game, George.
I set the scene. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Your topic is beans. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, beans are a type of pulse, right, which is an essential food category from which you choose to take as much as you possibly can because it's fantastic. You can get many types of beans. Now, the first type of bean I particularly enjoy, I think, originally comes from the baked bean, right? You put it in your saucer, you heat it up, and you have it on your fry up. The biggest one I've seen to date, George's, this very morning. Now, what you have in addition is haricot beans, for example, which are another type of bean of which I'm particularly fond. And on top of that, you have the black bean, Mexican food relevant, lots of dishes you can make with that. I had some particularly good ones in Cuba.
Oh, do tell.
Now, bean...
Hang on. No. Harriet, you distracted him. That is unfair. You distracted him. Rob, please carry on. You've got 9 seconds left on beans. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, beans have another meaning, and that is the clitoris. So I could talk about that extensively, but I will not choose to.
Well done, Rob. Very good.
Well done, Rob. Well done, Rob.
I think award yourself an extra bonus point for going the whole minute, certainly.
We haven't had a turn. Can we have a turn?
Oh, yeah, you just finished.
You
You want to have a go at Italian neorealism, or should I pick another topic? Right, Danielle, Ellie, and Paul, your topic is plates.
Plates. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I am a big fan of homeware. Personally love all the shops that sell all the different types of plates, bowls, cutlery.
Deviation.
Now,
Deviation.
No.
In the middle, there wasn't a lot about plates in there.
I was on it. I'm getting to it. Next time.
Hands up. Are we thinking one of those? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why did I say plates twice? You have to say plates. It's about plates.
Sorry, Danielle, you've been outvoted there with deviation.
Why am I only allowed to say plates once?
You used to be about plates for homeware. You opened with homeware.
Right, Max, you challenge, so you've got...
I don't want to. I'm sorry, Danielle, that was harsh. My bad.
Max did pancakes like 25 times. How can I not say plates twice?
You said bowls.
I said plates, bowls, and homeware. I said
Danielle,
a personal favourite of mine. I was about to get to the plates.
Danielle, back to you.
Well, I feel like I've been just criticised here. Am I allowed to continue with my plate chat
Yeah.
or not?
Please,
Can
please.
work on these conditions.
Right, okay. 48 seconds left, Danielle. 3, 2, 1, go.
You've got
Okay.
it. I care.
Am I ready to go?
Yeah, go.
Right, recently we've been watching MasterChef. Now on MasterChef, there have been lots of different plates on display. Now we discussed whether these plates were in the back, whether they bought the plates themselves, or whether they were just a selection ready for them and they were given them by the producers. Now personally, I'm a big fan of John Lewis and they sell lots of different plates. I personally like a classic white plate.
Sorry, deviation, definitely deviation.
But
No,
my
no, no.
sister is a big fan of the packaged plate.
Hang on, stop. We've had a challenge, Danielle. I'm sorry. Sarah's challenge for deviation with 14
About what?
seconds to go.
About plates, I'm sorry.
Well, Rob started talking about vaginas when he talked about beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a legitimate.
It's still like an extrapolation
synonym
of
for
being
being.
for the clitoris, yeah.
The old bean.
Right, we've got to have a vote on it. We've got to have a vote. X is for out. X is for out, people. 1, 2. Sarah obviously said yes. 4. Right, sorry, Danielle, you're out.
I think she's good.
Oh.
So,
Sorry,
Se-
did you
Max
vote
said yes.
for anybody else's?
look, it's the second time you've been voted
about
out.
half and
You've got
half,
to take it.
Right.
Sorry.
Next team, next round, otherwise be mutiny. There's one point gold out in the USA.
How long is
There's
left?
one out in Hogtie.
14
How much is
seconds,
left on
Sarah.
the minute?
14 seconds.
It's going to be held.
May I please have a try at 14 seconds then?
14 seconds on plates. 3, 2, 1.
The who?
What?
Plates are a very interesting commodity, given that they actually originate from the.
They're not a commodity. Challenge! They're not a commodity.
We got a challenge. Sarah,
They're not a
please stop.
commodity.
No, I don't want to go.
Ellie, go.
Fine.
Hey, who do you
Last
want?
round.
Ellie, it's got to be Ellie. She challenged.
Play and porcelain.
6 seconds.
Oh,
On what? Sorry, on what ground?
Plate can be made. No, sorry. Plates
what
can be made
ground?
with various raw materials, including clay or porcelain.
Stop. Wait, you got a challenge. We had a challenge with 0.8 seconds to go. Harriet, what's your challenge?
yeah, that's from us. We did that. We did that.
What was your challenge?
The challenge was it was a stutter, and she wasn't quite sure what she was saying next, and she was wasting time deciding what she was going to say.
So
Oh,
we're talking to
shit.
Joe. We're talking
We
to
got
Joe
X's.
Exotic and Carol
Got
Baskin.
X's.
I will take
1,
your
2,
favorite.
3.
Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin, yeah?
That's the challenge. Let me finish off.
Your feedback is accepted.
All right, Harriet, you've got 0.8 seconds on plates. 3, 2, 1, go.
Plates.
Well done, Harriet. You get the point.
Challenge! She didn't say the word plates.
Sorry.
She didn't say the word plates, and there was no relevance about plates.
Sarah, what's
About
up?
plates.
T, you normally have a kid
What was the
who's all fair.
challenge?
Now it's just full up.
Got it.
Rival, bruv.
What was your challenge?
Sorry.
Yes.
What was the
So can
challenge
you
of what I was
sit
saying?
back and
Because
say
I
that
heard
Matt
something,
has
like, I
a
think
shot?
Danielle and Ellie said something about commodity, but commodity is like a trade.
They said that
implement or
they said
man-
that plates aren't a commodity.
Well, they are because they're an implement or
Plates
man-made
are not a
product.
commodity.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not.
Okay, well, the dictionary definition of a commodity is a man-made product that is used in trade or like material. Yeah, like
Well, like semen.
Have we just looked that up in the dictionary?
Like semen. Like semen.
Oh, wow.
Semen.
Okay, fine. If you want the point, guys, have the point.
So who's getting the points then?
You're the quiz
Let the-
master.
let the audience
All right.
decide.
Ellie, Paul, and Danielle get the points.
Hoorah!
Okay, that concludes the quiz for this evening, guys. Let's see how everyone did.
God, right.
There's such a mix of quality of
Right.
answers.
So T, we got 31.
Oh, in the lead
Oh,
so
actually,
far.
I'm 28 because I got the
It's not
pancake.
even fucking scoring yet.
We got 29.
29.
35.
30.
Oh. So how? What'd you get, Rob?
35.
Oh, Rob and Sarah are the champions, everyone. Congratulations, Rob and Sarah.
That's really low, Dave.
I'm sorry, no, because it was taken off.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Also, team.
Yeah, well done, team.
Oh, he's sparking up a celebratory joint.
Excuse me. Who won the creative round at the beginning?
Oh,
that's very
Well,
important.
Also, how many points is it worth? I don't know how many points it's worth. First of all,
Oh.
Max and Caroline, where is your project?
Deduct points. Deduct points.
Deduct points, mate.
Is that it, the glow stick?
Lots of whiskey.
I mean, look at the effort that Harry and George put in. Here, look back.
Harry and George.
She's so
He's burnout. I've got to work.
That is creepy.
She's beautiful. Don't
Look.
She's gorgeous. She does look like, you know, the Muppets.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so
So that was Lean's one.
Yeah, that's an 8.9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's really good.
it's so cute.
Okay, who's won? It's got to be Harry and George have won that one.
Good work.
Yeah.
Rona the Corona.
Can we please hear the poem one more time in celebration?
Yeah.
Arms are falling off.
George with his notes.
This is Rona. This poor bitch has Corona. She sleeps
Rats to go with it.
separated from her boyfriend and misses his boner. Her boyfriend's in isolation, just playing his PlayStation. It bores her to tears and she drinks all the beers.
Michael.
Yeah, hello. Yes, hello.
Does that mean that Harriet and George beat Rob and Sarah because Rona won?
I don't know how point.
Wait. Oh no, how many points?
Yeah.
May, how many points?
It's got to be worth 5 points, isn't it? Surely.
5 is the tiebreaker.
Oh, wait, I don't know what they won before. Wait.
I don't know what they were on before
Tiebreaker.
either.
George and Harriet were
What
on
were you on
30.
before? Harriet, George.
We were on 30, so that gives us a tie of 35.
Tie break. Okay, now for the tie break. Would you like?
Building up to this.
Would you like for the tie break to have a round of bitch in sync or just a minute?
Yes. Good
Bitch
What's the other
in
game?
sync. Bitch in sync. So 1 minute. Bitch in sync though. Is the winner the people who do the most words, or is it we vote for which one we like most?
Vote for the best sentence, yeah. Based on coherence and length, I suggest.
Coherence, length, but also humour.
Relevant to the
Coherence and
topic.
length.
Yeah.
I aim for coherence and length in all things art.
All right, so who wants to go first, guys?
We'll go first.
I heard George go first, so we'll get George to go first. Your topic, while I think of a topic quickly. The problem with Jews.
That's easy, bro.
All right.
Right,
So
ready?
go on, whenever you're ready, guys.
Right. The problem with Jews are they are very tight and they are often Tottenham supporters. They
That
are-
was sick. That's absolutely sick.
You're still playing. You're still
About your own time.
Sorry, we were just shocked.
big feet and big noses. They wear large hats and they were just in the TV show called
That was absolutely incredible. Who knew they had so much to say about Jews?
What's the topic? Slightly outrageous, but very.
Right, okay. Now the topic for
That's a difficult topic.
well, let's make it equally
Weird.
Please don't. Please make it a lot
Please
easier.
don't.
the problem with modern feminism.
So, the problem with modern feminism is that too many women are angry about men doing stuff that is dumb. Inappropriate towards women. So
Hesitation.
It's a different game.
Well done, guys.
And we'd have fallen apart.
Right, competitors, let's have a vote for George and Harriet first, please. There we go. George and Harriet are the winners.
Good work. I mean,
Robin and Sarah did do
I
well.
do think it's a bit luck of the topic, though.
yeah, a little bit.
It's a
You
bit
want to have
of
another
luck
go,
of-
Danielle?
Expansive knowledge of the Jews, mate. Expansive knowledge.
I thought George and Harriet did really well, but I also thought Rob and Sarah did really well. But the topics are just